Hello there. So yeah, alrighty then. Okay, today I want to talk about YOIMIYA while while doing a live stream of Genshin on my channel. So okay, so I think the title of this video will be "Why YOIMIYA is Weak," but that will incite a lot of hate. But maybe so. But it will not be a hate video because I love YOIMIYA. I mean, I pulled her. I didn't spend like 20-30 fragile resin on her just to try to level her up, but I can't max her. But I got lucky with the C1 YOIMIYA in just like less than 20 pulls, so not bad at all in my opinion. So why YOIMIYA is weak? So again, this is not a hate video, okay? I just want to talk about and share my thoughts and my points and my opinions about this. Well, for those who are interested, for some of my viewers. Okay, so I'm not forcing my opinion or anything. Okay, anyway, this is not a negative video. So number one is because of the archer type. It's an inherent disadvantage of archers. But for some situations, archers are really good. So yeah, it's one of the reasons. One reason is situational characters. So yeah, it's because of the archer type. They can at least with enemies like Oceanid or like Oceanid or the ruin guards, the flying ruin guards, ruin graders. So at that time is where archers are needed and at a good advantage. So number two reason is the situational. So characters also can be situational. Okay, so your claymore users are at a huge disadvantage against flying enemies, okay? Even though they deal so much damage, they are useless against flying enemies. So balancing and diversity. So balancing, okay? They want characters that are strong but are not OP, but are not jack of all trades characters, if you get what I mean. I mean not ace of all trades. You know, they don't want a character that can do everything by themselves, because this is a team-driven game, a party-driven game. So what's the use of having other characters if just one character can do everything? One character can heal, one character can shoot long range, one character can snipe weaknesses from enemies in the air, like doing ruin graders. One character can freeze everything, one character has shields. So no, okay? Oh, sorry about that. So, and also, so number four, it comes to diversity. They want diverse characters, okay? So, or else there will be no reason at all to pull for other characters. If the characters are not unique or diverse, or kind of not diverse, different from each other, okay? Or else we'll just have the same character and then people will complain. So that's not a really good long term. That will not interest a lot of people to spend if that is the case. And number 5, based on my analysis and my theory or whatever you want to call it, as a developer, MiHoYo has creative freedom. They already earned millions, billions, and they have the creative freedom. They can create whatever they want, and creative freedom is still part of their their purpose or their agenda as to why they make games. It's not just, yes, they need a lot of money to make a lot of better games and improve their current games, but they need, but they also want their creative freedom. And they have their synergize with other characters, and based on the character's lore or based on their character design overall, and their playstyle has to fit. So that's one of the reasons why. Okay, so if they don't have creative freedom, and also in the long term, the game will get boring. We'll just have the same thing that just does more damage. So there's no overall the diversity, the uniqueness, the limitations of bows. It's not gonna make an interesting game overall in the long term for most players, and especially for the developers. The developers also want to make games that they enjoy making. So it's money is not their only priority. Okay, they also want to make art. So that's it. One of 5 reasons why they made YOIMIYA weak, but it's in the design, and we can't have like archers doing what a great sword user can do. So we can't have archers like doing dragon strikes or or else there will be no need for Diluc or Hu Tao if YOIMIYA does everything better than them. So one shot, each auto attack hits 3 enemies. So who needs Hu Tao or Diluc if everything is already there with YOIMIYA? So that's basically it. So, do we really want to have a boring game in the long run? The same thing that does the same, they do the same things, but just more powerful, and all characters do all the things. So what's the use of building parties, and doing co-op if if your character can do everything? So you just solo the game. So I think that's one of the things that makes Genshin interesting overall, and what the developers know what works, and it's already proven with Honkai Impact. So the developers know what they're doing. Okay, so that's basically it. What else should I cover? Yeah, but she's not weak. Okay, so if built properly, damage. So she's strong. She's OP as well. She's a 5-star character after all. And what else? Yeah, for MiHoYo is looking at the long term. They want characters that can also do DPS, but can also support the team and can work well with the team. They want long-term characters. They don't want just another Diluc or another Hu Tao. It will be boring for them as well, and also income-wise, It will also be detrimental for them if they won't diversify their cast. Okay, so I hope that that came across. Because like with Kazuha, he's my main DPS on my main account. And I'm running at attack percent Glad and a 2-piece Viridescent, just slapped in Shao's artifacts, and I 36 stars Abyss the last rotation, but not this time because I think because this Abyss is like a YOIMIYA meta. But YOIMIYA is on my second account here, not on my main account. But the thing is, what makes Kazuha great? Oh, I pulled Kazuha both on my main and second accounts because that's how good he is. He can be your main DPS if you want, but in the long term, if I max Hu Tao on my main account, so I can have like Diluc on my main team and then Hu Tao and then Kazuha as a secondary DPS, as a support I mean, or Kazuha can support Ayaka. So yeah, so I think that's one of the benefits of not having always main DPS characters. In the long run, it will benefit us if we don't focus on short-term dopamine hits. Okay, so MiHoYo is not just after short-term earnings and gains. MiHoYo is also looking for the enjoyment of its fan base, of its customers in the long term. MiHoYo doesn't just want, it's not as greedy as we think. Well, they need all that money to produce all this quality content. I can also feel in their hearts that there are some Honkai Impact, they give a lot of free stuff, free S-rank characters in Honkai Impact because they've been successful and they earn a lot of money with Honkai. So after a couple years, they can give back free S-rank characters, S-rank Hershers to the fan base. So I think when Genshin in the long term, after a couple years, Genshin will also give back to the fans. They've already given back to us like free 4-star characters, free 4-star weapons. Someday, in a couple of years, Genshin will give us free 5-star characters. Oh wait, in patch 2.1, they're giving us Aloy, a free 5-star character. So we just have to be patient. Okay, so that's it for the YOIMIYA video, and then I don't know if I will do another discussion in the stream, but welcome to the stream, guys. And but for this video, see you on the next video. Okay, so moving on to the stream.